Hi everyone, Gagajoys Cooking. I'm glad you dropped in today. I'm doing something very easy today, which I always say that, but someone requested this, and I do love requests, so they wanted me to make just plain macaroni and cheese. Mine's a little bit different because I do put sugar in mine. I put cream and butter, and the only thing I use is Colby cheese. I am a Colby cheese fanatic, I guess, especially when it comes to macaroni and cheese. So I've put a tablespoon of water in my pan, and I put a half a box of Mueller's elbow macaroni. You can use any brand you want. I love the Mueller's, and or at least that's what I call it, Mueller's. And you let it cook for about 6 or 8 minutes, which it's doing. And I'm actually doing a hyper recipe because it's I'm only want to have 3 people here, so a big bowl of macaroni goes a long way. I have found that out before. I don't think I've ever served macaroni that it ran out. I always usually make a big pot, but there's never it's just always a little bit left over. So we're going with the macaroni and cheese today. Well, as you can tell from my glasses, I just drained the macaroni. And I left it in the pot because that's the way I do it. I put a cup of butter in it. And about three-quarters cup of cream. My salt, a little bit of salt. And I use about a 1/4 cup of sugar for this size. I know not everybody does that, and a lot of people don't like it, but it's just our tradition here. My friends are getting mad at me. They say I make too fat, my foods are getting too fattening, but if they're not, they've always been fattening. So this set like it is. But no, during the week, I don't eat like this. I really don't. Yeah, that's perfect. I don't like my macaroni al dente. And this should have been between 9 and 11, and I made it 10. I like it almost all the way done, but not quite as hard as sometimes, because if you do, if it's real al dente, takes up the cream and the butter too quickly. So, as you see, it's still, I don't like roux, so I put about half of my macaroni in it. And then I start with my cheese. I put a layer of cheese. In the middle. My mother used to just do it. I remember she used to do hers. She pushed it down in there, but I've just always done it this way. Either way, just as long as you get plenty of cheese. Okay. Okay, now let's put plenty of cheese on the top. Maybe a little bit down in it. I guess every time we're together, my family, there's always macaroni and cheese somewhere. And the strange thing is, not all my children like macaroni and cheese. So I make it for everybody else that comes. They're not real crazy about macaroni and cheese. But some of them are, but just not all of them. My son doesn't like it. My daughter doesn't like it. One more piece right here. Now, the next step on the way is I have my oven 400 degrees, and we'll put this in there until it's probably about 10 minutes till it gets it melts on top and is bubbly. And sometimes I like it a little bit brown myself. So well, I just took it out, and as you can see, it's bubbling good. And it did brown a little bit. That is the way I love it, just barely brown. And see, it's still a little bit creamy and watery. And as it sets, it just absorbs everything. So that's my macaroni and cheese. Let me know about yours. It's been a wonderful day. I've enjoyed the macaroni and cheese. It's going to be eaten in about 5 minutes. And so, subscribe. Do me a favor and subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember the joy this week. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.